Hey, my name is Travis Lang. I started True Foundation with some of the other guys that we filmed with last year, start of last season, and I figured it was about time that I did my own. So what True Foundation is, it's basically taking a rider, an athlete, having them sit down and share a story about, their life, something that's happened to them, just anything really. I mean, that's the point of it. It can be absolutely anything that they want it to be. What I want to talk about today though is taking it back to like before I even started snowboarding, or really when I first started snowboarding. 5 years ago, before I started working with Foundation, before I knew a lot of the riders I know today, like that was a very different me. And what I mean by that is, like if someone would have come to me 5 years ago and asked, where do you see yourself? I would say, maybe still snowboarding, hopefully I have a good job. Maybe I met a nice girl, I could hope. I don't know, 5 years ago I was on the tail end of a really bad relationship. But what I'm getting at is, I never thought that what I'd be doing today would be anything as great as what I actually get to do. Because what I get to do is, work with youth and work with kids and riders through snowboarding, skateboarding, wakeboarding, wake surfing, and minister to them, through that. Like I never would have dreamed that that's something that you could do, like that's even a thing. So, and that's weird because 5 years ago, I knew who God was, but as far as having a relationship with Him, I was far from that. I was in a point in my life where I was hurting, spiritually. You start to question, what's good and what's not. But the crazy thing is that shortly after that 5 years ago, that's when I first met Foundation. That's when I first met Gary Anderson and all the other people I get to work with. And it's crazy because they kind of changed that whole course. I went from, questioning my relationship with God to having these people come in and really help me and strengthen that. And it was shortly after that time that I kind of sat down and said, God, I'm going to give my life over to you. I'm sick and tired of trying to plan out what my life needs to look like. I'm putting it in your hands. And, at that point in my life, it was not an instant change, but fast forward to that, really trusting in God, building a relationship and putting my life in His hands. I'm married. I went from being out of a bad relationship 5 years ago and almost wanting to give up on love to putting it into God's hands. And, today I'm married to my beautiful wife, and I've almost been married for a year now. So that's crazy to think that, that can happen. The people I've gotten to ride with, the places I've gotten to go in the last 5 years are beyond what I ever could have thought. I, made that choice to give my life over to God and let Him take control and really, put my life in the right direction, bring me into a path that brought me to meet some amazing people and do some amazing things. So what I'll leave you guys with is, that's my story, saying, hey, I trusted God to, take control of my life, and it took me to some amazing places. And, I kind of hope you guys can maybe do the same, that you can put trust in God, because if you do, I guarantee you it'll lead you to some amazing places.